morning, everyone. How are you? I want to come on today to talk a little bit about a mistake that many foreign investors make, which is the refusal to adapt to the Chinese market. Now, what do I mean by this? Basically, it's taking your existing business model and saying, we're going to replicate that in China. Or it's thinking that places like Hong Kong are a part of China, and so the legislation, the legal aspects are all associated that we can take what we do in Hong Kong and replicate that into China. Or it's having internal company policies and corporate governance that you implement in your headquarters abroad, and you say, I'm just going to use those in China. It's this refusal to adapt, or I'm going to word it in another way, which might offend some people, this laziness that people have in not understanding that China is its own unique market. And when you go into the Chinese market, you need to gain a certain level of knowledge on how to do business there and have a complete understanding that you need to adapt to the business methodology, the business nuances, the business culture of the Chinese market in order to be successful. So it is a matter of having an open mind to this and saying, right, when we go into China, we are going to have to adapt. We're going to have to create a very unique business model that perhaps we don't have anywhere else, and we're going to have to make sure that it is 100% bulletproof for the Chinese market. Please, please, please take this advice on hand. It is extremely critical, because my biggest belief is that we want to get ahead in the Chinese market and scale up at the speed that the Chinese market is flowing in, and prevent the most common obstacles and roadblocks that appear. What we don't want to happen is get lazy and say, we'll do what we did in India in China, we'll do what we did in Latin America in China, we'll do what we do in the US in China. No. Our mindset should be, when we go into the Chinese market, we are going to have a Chinese mindset, and we're going to create a business model that is for the Chinese market, because we want to get ahead of the game and avoid all the most common pitfalls and obstacles that come along the way. Remember, the saying is not, well, if it ain't broke, we should fix it, right? The issue is we want to create a new foundation, a new way of doing business that perhaps is not seen in any other market, specific to the Chinese market. Refusal to adapt is one of the biggest mistakes people make, whether you're talking about business structure, business model, product, type of service, etc. So let us create, we've obviously seen that there's an opportunity in the Chinese market. We want to get ahead of that opportunity. Well, we need to adapt ourselves to that market so we gain traction, gain market share, and are able to grow in the market according to the opportunities that exist there. I hope this video has helped, and if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Take care, and goodbye.